Some people say that being a musician requires a lot of talent. Take playing the French horn, for example. There's a long-standing joke that says the way that you get a trombone to sound like a French horn is by sticking a sock in the bell and playing a lot of wrong notes. To a certain extent, that's true. With a mouthpiece this small and an instrument this big, the reason why they call it a holy instrument is because humans know what goes in, but only the Lord knows what's going to come out. So in order to tame a wild beast like this one I call Connie, we spend hours and hours in the practice room. I call the French horn a beast because it can make elephant calls. See what I mean? The reason why I say it doesn't take a lot of talent to play the horn is because it takes a lot of skill, which gives us mastery over our instrument. Don't get me wrong, I am by no means, nor do I want to be, the next Herman Bauman. What I mean is, no matter how much talent a person has, that doesn't mean that they can't become a good musician if they so choose. Talent is the innate ability that somebody has, but skill is the ability they get once they practice it. The amount of skill a musician has is largely dependent on how effectively and how much they practice. In order to practice effectively, the musician needs to take everything one step at a time. I'm currently trying to work on making my B melodic minor scales a little bit more solid, among a plethora of other things I'm trying to do. So rather than just going through the notes as fast as I can, I try to make sure that I can get the fingerings in the correct order first. Please don't laugh at the fact that I just said fingerings. B, C sharp, B. C sharp, B, A, G, D, E, D, E, F sharp, E, F sharp, E sharp, A sharp, B, E sharp, B, A, G. And then I try playing it very slowly. And even then I don't get it perfectly. But after hours and hours of actual hard work and attention to detail, I can usually produce something that's pretty close to beautiful, much like making a good YouTube video. With an instrument that's as hit or miss as the French horn, I know that I'll never be perfect, but I do know that someday I'll be pretty good. And I believe the same thing is true for any of you. So if you ever decide to pick up an instrument, and it doesn't go well at first, just remember, The Pines of Rome wasn't written in a day, and it took you a long time for your score on Rock Band to get as high as it was. With a bit of productive work, and a lot of intrinsic motivation, your virtual musicianship will become a reality.